Hey there, comic fam. Bullseye Bob here, and welcome to Everything Comics. And this is another episode of What's in the Box. That's right. It's my CGC unboxing video. I do one of these every once in a while, and I got some stuff that's come in today. And so I'm really excited to open this stuff up and see what grades I got. And, I'm always excited to get my books back from CGC. There's always the promise of gold, as you could say. And so I'm pretty excited about these. But I'm kind of crunched for time. And so I am going to probably go through these pretty quickly. My LCS finally got our books in. And so as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to rush to my LCS. I'm going to grab the new comics for the week and then rush back because I know that Hero and the Kids Friday night sit down is on, and I love the whole panel that they have there, and so I'm going to make it back for that. So, I'm just going to get right into this. So before I do that, I'm just going to acknowledge some people in the chat and see who we got here. Got my good buddy Two Gun Pedro here. Poo poo. How you doing, my friend? Always good to see you. Travis M. How's it going, my friend? I've been seeing a lot of you lately, which has been awesome. Derek Magnus, how's it going, buddy? Always good to have you in the chat. ICT Vinny's here. Come on, man. Let's see. We got Firehawk 2069. Good to have you here. We also have Kirby. How you doing, my friend? And everybody saying hi to each other in the chat, and that's awesome. And so, like I said, we're going to get right into this. So before I start showing you the books that I got, one of the things I wanted to mention is CGC has become even more strict with their grading, and people are seeing this all the way across the board. If you've seen the video on Two Brothers and you see Dustin's reaction on that video, if you watch Very Gary and see some of the grades that he's been getting, a lot of people are getting lower grades all the way across the board. There's a lot of theories over this. One of the things that is a fact is that the month of November, CGC had more submissions than they've had in the whole time that they've been open. And so there's so many books coming in. It seems like all of a sudden they've gotten really strict with their grading. And so I have no idea what's going to go on with these. But I tell you what, I'm going to be careful going forward, especially with modern submissions. And I'm just going to accumulate books until I get to 25 so that I can send them in to be pre-screened. Because I just can't guarantee, even with books that look like they're sure, and getting them pressed and cleaned and, making sure that everything's all done, people are just not confident that they're going to get the high grades anymore. And so in a lot of cases with modern books, it just doesn't make any sense to get anything lower than a 9.8. And so I will be pre-screening my books going forward. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. We got a couple more people that just showed up. We got the Collector P. How's it going, my friend? And we got David E68. Always good to see you. Miguel Pohl, how's it going, my brother? And I'm really, really happy to see you all. Good question. Firehawk says, what about CBCS? And so if any of you are fans of Comics with Bueller, of course, you'll see me there with him on the brand new Coffee and Comic Show every Monday morning, 5 a.m. Pacific time. And one of the things that we did is we had an interview with the big guy from CBCS, I can't remember his last name. His name's Steve. But he is kind of like the godfather of grading. And we had an in-depth discussion with him about the differences between CBCS and CGC. And one of the things is that CGC, you tend to get higher prices off of CGC books than you use CBCS. Now, they've been catching up over the years, but CGC has about 10 or 15 years on them. And so it's only because they've been in business longer that the prices are higher. And I think because of the market, the way it's happening right now, hopefully those prices will start to even out. But I'm looking to flip books here pretty quickly so that I can start getting after some grails that I want. And so I'm still choosing to go with CBC. But books that are going into my PC, into my personal collection, I'm definitely sending to CBCS because you do not have to get them re-cracked and re-slabbed after a certain period of time. With CGC books, they do not last a lifetime. They're not guaranteed for a lifetime. CBCS books are. And so I do go to CBCS for some things, but for a great number of them, especially on books that I'm going to be flipping, I don't go to CBCS. I still do CGC. And so look at this. We got Gore Vidal here. He says, does your shirt say, I have an electric crush? No, it doesn't, my friend. But always good to see you, Gore. And, you know, hey, I've changed my heart, buddy. As soon as she became Daredevil, she became one of my favorite female characters. And so I bow down to you, my friend. She's amazing. Joshua Brown's in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Let's see. Derek says CBCS seems really strict to begin with, and that's true. But I think if they're strict from the beginning, you know, I think you can kind of know what you're going to expect. With CGC, it hasn't been as strict as it is right now, because we're starting to see some stuff come out of there that people are getting a lot lower grades than we're used to seeing coming out of there. And it's showing in a lot of different videos that are coming up. Let's see here. Firehawk says CBCS new slabs are nice. Yes, they are. Steve Borak, that's right. Thank you very much for reminding me. And then we got Eddie Juarez. How you doing, my friend? He says, hey, how's it going, Bob? Never graded a book before, and I want to grade a book my LCS made. What would they do that? Yeah, absolutely. CGC and CBCS will pretty much grade any book that you send in, whether that is a self-made comic or if it's you know, your own art that you want to do on a blank cover, or a self-published book. Both companies will grade those books and have them slabbed. And so they can do that. So either one of those services, you'd be able to do that just fine. So, all right, well, let's get into the books. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. And so the first book, I already know what the grade is because I paid for it. And so this didn't come from CGC directly. This came from the Comic Mint, my good friends over there. And this is Harley Quinn number 75. Of course, it's the Shannon Mayer cover. And he signed it. And I remember Shannon was in their studio or their office, and he was live streaming. So I was on the video right there with him when he was signing it. And so I was very happy to get this back today. And, of course, I paid for it to be a 9.8, so I know they cherry-picked the books. But there it is. And you can see it. Lighting in here is really bad because it's still daytime. Normally I film inside of this room when it's dark outside, and there's a lot of glare coming in, so I do apologize for that. But as you can see right up on top here, in gold, he signed it, and you know me, I love Shannon Mayer and just about everything that he does, and so got to get me some Shannon Mayer books signed. All right, so I'm going to put this over here, and let's go ahead and get our first book. Let's see what we got here. So I've already opened the box. I don't know what's inside of it yet. I'm going to take the outer little thing off here and just go like this. And let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is Bullseye, the Bullseye miniseries. And, of course, you guys know how much I love Bullseye. This is the original miniseries, and this was the 1 in 50 Bill Sienkiewicz cover. And this is one of the books that is definitely not leaving my PC. Really hope I got a 9.8 on this. It is just an amazing cover. So let's see what I got. Boom! Look at that. Woo! And I'm very happy for that. That is definitely going into my PC. And that is amazing. And I know it's slab, but I will get it re-cracked if I ever get to meet Bill Sienkiewicz, so I can be with him there in person to sign it. I just thought this was an amazing cover with the Ace of Spades, and you got Bullseye on it, and bam, look at that. 9.8 coming right out the gate, y'all. Loving it. So, and I just love this cover. I love Bill Sienkiewicz's art. And yeah, this one has been sitting in my collection for quite a while. And before it got damaged, I wanted to make sure that it got slabbed, and very, very happy. 9.8, y'all. Woo! Look at that. Very nice. Just really quick, we'll see who all's in the chat. All right. So we got Ricardo Cabrera. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We got Rogue Dog. It's me. He said, hey, buddy, I have 10,000 books ranging from a few Silver Age to newer. I'm looking to sell the whole collection. Any advice on where to start? Well, first of all, you want to catalog that collection, and most definitely so you can see what you have. And then you also want to kind of grade as much as you can, especially on your key books, so you know what you're looking at. And then there are a few different places. I mean, with 10,000 books, you might want to start putting some feelers out to a couple of different places that deal with, you know, large collections like that they can start making bids on it. I wouldn't do it through eBay. I do have a couple of contacts. If you want to do me a favor and send me your email address, just go to my YouTube page. It's bullseyebobec@outlook.com. I do have a few contacts. I can send those to you, and I can get you in touch with some people who might be able to start giving you direction on what they would consider as far as bidding on something like that. But you really want to know what you have before you put it out there, so that you don't get taken. So that's my biggest piece of advice. So, and I'm more than happy to help. Let's see here. We got Eddie Juarez. He said, "Let's go." Yes. We got Stay Puff. How you doing, my friend? Always good to have you here. Thank you for joining. We got Travis. Boom, 2 for 2. You dang right. 9.8s all night, baby. Derek says, congrats. Thank you, my friend. I see Vinny says, nice. Yes, I think it's nice too. And Rogue Dog says, nice book. Absolutely. I love Bill Sienkiewicz. And Miguel says, awesome book, Bob. And Rogue Dog says, thanks a lot. I'll certainly be in touch. Okay, sounds good, my friend. All right, let's move on to the next book. Like I said, I got to get over to my LCS and pick up my books because I need to film my show for the weekend. I don't know if any of you were able to see my new format that I dropped. I also did for New Comic Book Day last weekend, and then also I dropped a review of a trade paperback on the channel last night. Do me a favor, go check it out. Let me know what you think of the new format. All right, let's see what we got here. Like this. All right, what do we got? Oh, yeah, okay. So this is Spawn. I think it's number 226 or 227. Or maybe even higher than that a little bit. But this is the one of the homage covers. I have all the homage covers. I haven't submitted them all yet, but this is the homage of the Hulk cover that Steranko did. As you can see, he's holding up the Spawn there. But let's see what we got. Oh, drum roll! I love these Spawn books, and some of them had some issues, and so I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be able to get a 9.8 on them or not. So let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Boom. There we go. There we go. 9.8. I'll take it. I'll take it. So there we go. And let's see, what number was that? It's 229. There we go. Awesome stuff. I love those homage covers. Of course, Steranko's original Hulk cover was, I mean, that's just iconic. Everybody knows that cover. And I just love all of the Spawn homage covers. I thought that was amazing when Todd McFarlane put those out. And so very happy to get this in a 9.8. Like I said, this book did have some problems, as well as a couple of the other homage covers from Spawn that I sent in. I've had them in my collection for quite a while. And, you know, there's some that, you know, have made it out okay, and there's others that I would not submit as a 9.8 consideration just because of different things. So this was borderline. Of course, you guys know I use Eric Strubble from the he owns the Rogue Trader. He's a partner of the show, and he's got a lot of experience when it comes to different issues on comic books, and he knows how to work his presses and work some of the defects so that you can get the highest grade possible. And his service is really good. There'll be a link down in the description if you want to go check it out. And if you use the code everything20, you can get 20% off of your off the service that he gives for pressing and cleaning. And of course, his website also has all kinds of other comic books that you can check out. But his pressing and cleaning service is what I use the most. And I got to tell you, I've been very happy with his service because the ratio of 9.8s in my collection has gone way up since I've started using his service. So I can't thank him enough. Thank you very much, Eric. So there you go. Spawn number 229 is a 9.8. And yes, I'm very happy about that. All right, so we got, hey, Ezra, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. He said, like the reviews, previews, and back issue breakdowns format quite a bit, actually. Thank you, my friend. I really had fun filming that and, just coming up with something that I have not seen a lot of other people do to try to make it kind of unique. And I'm having fun with it. So I will put out I'm putting out a new comic book day reviews this weekend. And then next Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to actually put out a preview from a title that's coming out from Mad Cave. So I'm excited about that as well. So stay tuned for that. But thank you very much for letting me know that you like it. Kirby said, that's fire. That's right. Travis M says 3 for 3. Keep those 9.8s coming. If they're all 9.8s, it's all gravy, buddy. Eddie Juarez says, this comic book day was crazy. Lots of bangers. I secured all my wants in variants. That's awesome, brother. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think I may take the future state stuff and review out of the new comic book days reviews and just review those separately. There's a lot of good stuff that's coming out this week. We'll see what happens. All right, Firehawk says, it seems all modern comics have some sort of issues. Yeah, I think, with the way Diamond packs stuff up, you're always going to have some type of damage. And, it just depends on the luck of the draw, I guess. Travis says, I got all that I wanted except for the Yoda cover for High Republic. My Yoda cover better be there, buddy. He said, but I ended up getting the second variant. That's cool. And Ezra said, it was nice to actually see some interior art in your review. Don't see that too much in your review videos. Yeah, it's because most of the reviews I'm doing, I have the floppies and I don't have the digital copies. And I don't like the whole opening of the book on a video. It just doesn't feel natural to me. Like Damien's a sleepy reader. He does that all the time. He's great at it. Me, I'm so OCD with my books. It's just weird to me. So if I have digital copies, I usually will show it. Sometimes I'll even buy a copy digitally so I can show it on my videos, but that's why I don't show too many of the interiors when it comes to new comic book day reviews. But when I'm on the previews, back issue breakdowns, and when it comes to reviewing single books like the one that I did last night, I definitely will have the digital copy so I can show a lot more inside of that. But thank you for pointing that out. All right, on to the next book. Let's see what I got. Let's see, I got 1, 2, there's 5 more books here. Let's pull this off, pull this up. Oh, here's another homage cover. Okay, so I think this one is like, I don't know. The last one was 229. I'm going to say this is either 227 or 228. This is another one that had a lot of issues. So I don't know. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Am I going to go 9.8 on it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm not unhappy with that. So I got a 9.4 on that. I am not unhappy with it. These Spawn covers, they really hold their value. And so I'm probably going to hold on to it for a while and let it maturate like a little fine wine, I guess you could say. But these Spawn homage covers, I think they're just going to keep going up in price. And so I'm not unhappy. The book did have issues. I know that there was on the bottom, there was a spine tick that was slightly color breaking, but sometimes you can press that out. And but I'll definitely check the grader's notes and see what happened on it. But so this was not a 9.8, but I'm not unhappy about it. Like I said, I'm confident that Eric did everything that he could do to get me the highest grade on it. So there you go. It's the homage for Action Comics #1. And, I just love all those Spawn covers. So there we go. All right, so that one's a 9.4. All right, let's see what we got now. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. This is the one I'm most nervous about. This one here, y'all. I think this is one of the more expensive ones out of the Spawn homage covers. This one, I know this one is Spawn 230. Whoo! This one also had some issues, so we'll see what happens here. But man, I would be like, I don't know. Even though it had issues, I think I would be crushed if this one wasn't a 9.8 because, whoo! Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Yes! All right, y'all. This one keeps going up and down in price. I think right now, if you go to Go Collect, it's probably sitting around $400 or $500. You'll see solicitations on eBay for it for about $875, and sometimes a little bit lower than that. But this is one that keeps going up in price, and very, very happy to get a 9.8 on this cover. It's homaging the original Batman cover that McFarlane did, and very, very happy I got a 9.8 on this one. This is a huge score for me, and very happy. Woo! Eric Strubble, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Because again, this is another one of those that had some issues. Because these all those Spawn homage covers are older books inside of my collection, and so he had to do some finagling to get me the highest grade possible. And so very, very happy to get that. Man, I'm very happy. Woo! That's awesome. Come on now. It's been a good night so far, hasn't it? All right. Firehack says, I really like how CBCS does not charge for grader notes. Absolutely. CGC, you have to pay a little bit of a higher charge. And just let you know, I've paid it because I need to know. If you're going to ding me for something, I want to know what the heck it is. But you're right. I like CBCS's policy there better. Firehawk says, great cover as well. Absolutely. Hi, Aaliyah Comic Bro. What's up, my friend? Always good to have you here. And thank you. And yes, thank you for celebrating with me, my friend, because that's a nice one. ICT Vinny says, boom, nice book. Yeah. Jay, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. He said, huge score. Love that cover. Congrats, Bob. Thank you very much, my friend. Travis M says, the excitement. Yeah, I'm very excited to get this one back in a high grade. Oh, my good buddy, Robert Galvin. How you doing, my friend? Always good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining, my friend. Really, really miss you. I missed your show last week. I will not miss it this Saturday. We'll be checking you out, bro. ICT Vinny says, Todd Father homaging himself. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Kirby says, incredible cover and grade. Congrats. Thank you, my friend. Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. That's right. I got the grade on that one. Hialeah says, congrats, bro. Thank you very much, my friend. Let's see. Rogue Dog says, do you have an Instagram, Bob? And Spawn is really popular now. No. Yeah, very popular. And my Instagram, just look me up under Bullseye Bob. That's my Instagram. Let's see. Firehawk says the excitement is real. Absolutely. What did I get fixed on it? Okay, so for this one, there was a slight crease on the back cover that was non-color breaking. On the bottom cover, you know how you get that little split sometimes, and sometimes they can really ding you for that. I know that was on there, and it doesn't look like they ding me. It looks like the pressing on it turned out really good. And and then the other thing was on the inside, the pages didn't feel as new as they should, and so I was worried that it was going to get a lower grade. And but it didn't. I got a 9.8 on it. I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Ben Compton says, what's up, everyone? Good to have you here, Ben. Man, a lot of people here. Thank you guys for joining. Firehawk, let's see. Congrats, Bob. Thank you very much, Robert. Everybody's saying nice grade, nice grade. Hey, my good buddy, Robbie. Station. How's it going, my friend? Always good to have you here. Appreciate you joining. Let's see. Robert said, this one will be a good one. Thanks, my friend. Robbie is definitely in the house. It's good to see you. And so let's get on with the next book, because like I said, I don't have all that much time. All right. So far, doing really good. Let's see what else I got. Okay, so is Gore Vidal still in the chat? Because this is a milestone book for Elektra anyway. This is Daredevil 181, The Death of Elektra. Now, this is one that had some issues up in the top. Let's see, that would be the top right-hand corner. There was a crease. It was non-color breaking, but it also had like 6 or 7 of the pages underneath it also creased. So it was a pretty significant piece that had to be pressed out. That's one thing. The other thing is the pages. They're not white. They were kind of off-white. So I don't know if this is going to get a 9.8, but it is one of the better looking 181s I have seen in a long time. And so let's see what I got on it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay, 9.4. I'm not unhappy with that. This is. I mean, I do have a 9.8 that I'm saving to get Frank Miller to sign, but I'm happy to have this in a 9.4. Like I said, and I don't know what the grader's notes is on it, but I pretty much almost guarantee that it's going to be the off-white pages, and there may be something else on here, but I want to put my glasses on and check it out now, but man, he did a great job in getting that crease out, because I don't even see it anymore on here. So it definitely wasn't that, and definitely says off-white to white pages. So all right, I'll check the grader's notes out on this, but I am not unhappy with that grade. Of course, this is an iconic book. I think I've read this book like 1,000 times, and but yeah, not unhappy about that. Knew there was going to be some issues with it. So, all right, let's see on the next one. 2 more books, y'all. 2 more books. Let's see what we got here. All right, what do we got? Oh, all right, we got Something is Killing the Children, #1. This better be a 9.8. This one's pretty much coming straight off the shelf, right? But this definitely has blown up. It's one of the better books that Boom Studio puts out every month. And so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 9.8, baby. And I got this one. And then, of course, last month you saw that I had the Jenny Friesen cover from issue #1 as well. That's also a 9.8. And so very excited about that. Come on. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So we got 1 more book, y'all. 1 more book. Let's see what we got here. And I hope it's what I think it is. I've been waiting for a long time for this book to come back. Hopefully it's it. I still have about another 6 or 7 books at CGC, including some older ones. Yes. All right. I've been waiting for this one for a while. This is Punisher 102. It's got that great Bullseye cover. And this is one that I've had a couple of times that I've never really had a 9.8 candidate to send in. There was actually somebody who sent in this book to Bueller, and he asked me if I had it, and I told him I did, but this particular one was better than the one that I had. He's all, well, then flip it out. He's, I don't care about the grade. He's on, sign it. So I took my copy, signed it, gave it to Bueller, and he gave me this one, and it was definitely a 9.8 candidate. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Yeah, baby! So there we go. One of the most iconic Bullseye covers that there is out there, Punisher 102. That one's going into the PC because it's one of my favorite covers of all time. So, but there you have it. So again, my ratios of 9.8s again are way up. I don't think I'll be doing submissions like this anymore. Like I said, for modern books, I'm going to be accumulating 25 at a time and having them pre-screened. Just because of it seems like they're getting way strict, and so there you have it. But man, I'm very happy, especially that Spawn number 230. Very happy about that one. Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's see what we got going on here in the chat before I close this up. We got Robbie said most non-heinous. Amen. We got Robert says 9 out of, did you say 9 out of 8 or a 9.8? I think it could be either, right? Hard to get a 9.8 on that one. Binder tears and bowing, rolling of spine, Daredevil. Congrats. Thanks, my friend. Yeah, it really is. That particular cover was one of the better ones, even with that crease on top. Was one of the better ones I've seen in a long time. So I definitely wanted to submit it. Robert G. Spot says, yes, thank you. Hialeah says, sweet. Thank you, my friend. Robert says, congrats, Bob. Awesome. Thank you, man. I'm loving this. ICT. Vinny says, congrats. Thank you, my friend. Hang it on the wall. Yeah, absolutely. I'll probably put it on the wall of fame. There we go. I'm knocking it out of the park tonight. I most definitely am. I think I got only 2 books that weren't a 9.8 tonight. So again, ratio is high up, way higher than it's been in the past here. So very, very happy about that. ICJ says, peace out, Bob. Thank you very much for joining, my friend. Robbie says, great books, homie. Thank you, my friend. Everybody's saying congrats. Thanks so much. I am very, very excited to get some of these books back tonight in the grades that we did. Travis M says, great haul, Bob. Now you get your new books and have a great night. I'll see you over here on the kids channel. Absolutely. I'll see you there. Most definitely. David says, nice to see how excited you get about your collecting. Absolutely. If you're not getting excited about what you're collecting, what are you doing it for? All right. Travis says, oh, yeah, I already said I read that one. Appreciate it. And my buddy Biggie Shack is here. How you doing, my friend? Always good to see you here, buddy. And he says, did Bueller inspire you to do some content? Yeah, he did. I actually was feeling better because of my back and stuff too. So that's all part of it as well. Hope you saw it the other day, Biggie. I shouted you out on my reviews. You're letting people know that you're at 1,000 or close to 1,000 subs. You guys who are watching, everybody's going to watch the replay of this. If you haven't been over to Biggie's channel, go check him out. He puts out a lot of great comic book content. He's a pillar in the comic book community. He'll shoot straight, and he's a great brother. Do me a favor, go over, check out his channel, show him some love, and give him a subscribe. Let's help this brother get up to 1,000 because he is the man. And for you guys out there that want to know about collecting, I'll tell you this right now. You can learn a lot from watching Biggie's channel. So go check him out and see what he does. Thank you very much for being here, Biggie. Love you, man. Two Gun Pedro says, hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate that. Biggie says, cool book. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Robbie says, the Immortal Biggie Shack Station. Absolutely. That's right. He is a pillar. All right, y'all. So like I said, I don't really have a lot of time. I'm going to go ahead and end this here pretty quickly because I'm going to rush over to my LCS and finally get my new comic books for the week so that I can get back here in time for Here on the Kids Show. I love everybody on that panel, so I'll see y'all there if you're going to be there tonight. And then also this weekend, I'll be dropping some new comic book day reviews, and hopefully I'll see y'all in the chats. As there's a lot of great YouTubers putting out some stuff this weekend. So I will see you there. All right, guys. Appreciate you tuning in and watching me get all excited about the grades that I got. And I got some good ones tonight, so I'm very happy. All right, y'all. Remember to support your local comic shop and Excelsior. Y'all take care. And Sam's Tangle Web just show up. Sam, love you, buddy. Happy birthday to you, man. All right, y'all take care.